YouTube, this is how to manifest anything. I'm going to give you guys the secrets. No one says these things, but I'm going to give you guys the insights. So to understand manifestation, you have to understand frequency. Frequency is very similar to a feeling. Have you ever walked into a room and go, whoa, they're really serious in there? Or have you walked into a hospital or a funeral and it's really sad? You can hear a pin drop, but the room feels kind of cold. That is a frequency. Have you ever walked into a really, really nice hotel or a really nice restaurant, and for a second, you kind of just feel super rich? Like you just feel like, man, I feel good. I feel like I'm at a high frequency. That's a way to manifest. Now, the hard part about manifestation and attracting the things that you want is staying on that really high frequency or whatever you desire all the time. So a simplest way to look at this is I want you to think about the last time that you felt amazing. You just got a promotion, you just closed this big deal, you scored a date with the girl or guy that you always wanted, just something good really happened. And I want you to think about how people treated you over that next 3 to 4 days. Did you notice that when you're at a restaurant or a fast food place, they were a little bit nicer? Or if you were checking into the hotel, they suddenly just upgraded you. People started calling you out of nowhere. You started getting good news. It just felt like everything was good. This was not because you were lucky. This was not because you just strung together a couple good days and it just kind of worked out for you. It's because you were operating at this higher frequency. Now, let's say you were excited for this date and they canceled. What happened the next couple days? All of a sudden, you get an fender bender. All of a sudden, the deal falls through or something bad happens or you get bad news. What happened? Your frequency was up here and then it went all the way back down here. So we all live in our own realities. So the secret to manifesting your dream life or changing the situation that you're in or elevating it is training your mind and changing your frequency to operate at a consistent level that attracts the things that you want to attract. So let's think of this in a practical sense. So if you visualize, let's say that you want a dream job and you want to become a vice president at a company, make 300-400 grand, get this dream house and get this dream Mercedes. I'm just going to throw out random stuff. What you can do is, because the brain doesn't know the difference between reality and thinking and actually visualizing an experience, you want to meditate, put on meditation music, and for the first 3 to 5 minutes, I want you to just take deep breaths and focus only on your breath. And you want to do this until your brain gets into what's called the theta state, where you're very relaxed, you're very calm, you kind of feel a little bit lighter. When this happens, your subconscious has been opened. When your subconscious is awakened, it's opened, you can change it. This is why I believe this. I don't know the science behind this, but I think this has a lot to do with why children's brains are so susceptible to things. Like they can learn languages like this when they're very young. Maybe because they have less on their mind. Maybe it has something to do with their brains. I don't know the science behind it, but I can tell you that the reason why your subconscious is open is because you're not actively thinking 24/7. And maybe that's why that's the case for children. I'm not sure the science behind it, but it makes sense. But get your brain into this theta state, and then I want you to start utilizing affirmations and speak into existence what you want and what version of yourself you want to create. And make sure that you say it in a present tense. So don't say, I want to be confident. I want to be wealthy. That is saying I lack that. I don't have it. I am not confident. So instead, change it to I am confident. I am wealthy. I am successful. All the things. So it's almost as if you're creating this new version of yourself. Use present tense verbiage speak the affirmation, and while you're doing this, feel that emotion. And I want you to go through until you start feeling better. You're gonna notice like really quickly within 4 to 5 minutes that you kind of start feeling these things. It's weird. And you're in a more relaxed state. You feel more comfortable. Then for the next 10 minutes, like a movie character, I want you to visualize yourself, your life, as if you are living and succeeding your dream life. Visualize yourself getting promoted, getting that dream house, meeting that dream spouse, getting that dream car, eating at these great restaurants, traveling, showing yourself happy. Like visualize it like you're watching a movie. And you're gonna notice how your body starts reacting. It's gonna start reacting as if that is your actual reality, like that's actually happening. And what's cool about this is all of a sudden when you're done meditating, you're gonna notice you feel really good. And within a day, your frequency is gonna be higher. Now, before you go out into the world, I want you to implement this one practical thing. Do not allow any person or experience to occur unless you have to that does not align with that frequency. So think about it. You are wanting to get promoted. When you get to work, do everything in your power to avoid low frequency people, low performers. And I want you to just start going up to people who are the highest performers at your workplace and just say, hey, I love your dress. I love your jacket. Hey, we should get lunch sometime. How are you doing? And focus on only communicating with those people. Instead of listening to the normal negative things that you usually would, while you're driving to work, listen to something inspirational, something positive, be inspired by something, raise your frequency. Because remember, the challenge is not to just get your frequency there one time, because you can do that by going to a nice restaurant or having a good day. But keeping it there takes practice. Because you're literally reprogramming your entire life. You're reprogramming a system that operated at a certain level that you're completely raising it. So you have to be consistent at this. So now you're keeping yourself in this same frequency consistently. This is going to get easier and easier in each day. And what you're going to start noticing is out of nowhere, you're going to get new opportunities. People are going to start treating you differently. You're going to come up with better ideas. Like magic, people are just going to start coming to you. I kid you guys not. I have to work at this. As I'm telling you this, I have to practice this and stick to this every single day. And I made the mistake. I've done so good at this for the last 3 months. And it's like I snap my fingers and whatever I'm working towards, it just comes to me. It doesn't even make sense. And last week I got super busy. I got caught up in everything. And I noticed 2 days where I didn't meditate. I didn't do what I'm telling you guys. And everything was good because I had good momentum. But then suddenly like late Sunday and Monday, and I'm posting this on Wednesday night. If I post it, if as long as it can load, it's Wednesday night right now. All of a sudden Sunday night, Monday, and then Tuesday felt weird. I was driving, I'm in Austin. This guy cuts me off, almost hits me, flicks me off. This happens like twice. And it was like my turn to go. And he just, he's like, screw this Grant guy, right? I'm at restaurants and people are kind of giving me weird vibes. I had a couple meetings that got rescheduled. It was very small, like nothing bad happened, but it felt different. And it kind of scared me because I've been doing so good and I've been having so many wins consistently and feeling really great. And all of a sudden I'm like, whoa, what is that? And I'm like, wait, I'm getting off track here. So Tuesday night, I'm like, I'm going to stay to myself. I'm going to get a good workout in. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to refocus on my affirmations. Guys, I kid you not. By Wednesday, earlier today, it's like boom, 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 boom. Out of nowhere. Hey, Grant, we're ready to move forward. Hey, this is going to happen. Hey, let's go and do this. Hey, I didn't really have to try. It didn't even make sense. And so it's a friendly reminder, and this is the reason I'm making this video, is because even someone that's been doing this for a long time, I noticed it change in 2 days. In 2 days, guys, the world started treating me differently, reacting differently. And I've decided that this is just a lifestyle. Like this needs to this needs to come before anything. I'm going to work out. I'm going to make sure I get my sleep. I'm always going to meditate. I'm always going to protect my energy. And I'm always going to feel confident. I've just noticed, and I've done so many things at a young age by hard work and God's grace, but you never reach a point of success that you can just stop. I don't believe it. And every really successful person I know, they're like this. They're just always going, always pushing. And I'm like, why haven't they stopped? Why aren't they on a yacht? Momentum is everything. So I want to give you guys this challenge. It's very simple because anytime I give advice, I don't want you to just feel good and go back to your life. Number one, look at every single person in your life that isn't aligned with the target and goal that you have for your life. And I want you to pull back. Number two, I want you to build a meditation practice. You can steal mine or you can create your own. And I want you to do it for 10 to 20 minutes per day for the next 7 days. 3, I want you to get 8 hours of sleep, drink water, and work out at least 4 to 5 times per week. And then number 4, this is the final thing. I want you to set parameters to protect yourself. And not if, but when you think a negative thought or have a negative experience, I want you to counter that with positive affirmations to the opposite effect of what you experience. You have a bad feeling, you're like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. Stop yourself and literally say the opposite. I'm confident, I'm wealthy, whatever it is, and say it over and over again and then continue. Okay? So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I posted on my story, should I do a YouTube blitz? And I was like, you know what, screw it, let's start now. I like to take fast action, immediate action. So I'm gonna make a YouTube video a day for at a minimum the next 7 days, and we're gonna see what happens. If you like this video, guys, comment below, like and subscribe, and share it on your story so we can help more people so they know how to manifest too. Thank you guys, talk to you soon.